So I made a SCUF review, and it was somewhat positive. So to restore balance to the universe, I am now going to make a video talking about SCUF gaming alternatives. In reality, I have actually wanted to make this video for a minute, but I thought it'd be best to wait until I at the very least got the instinct. And quick side note, I will be reviewing all the controllers mentioned in this video sometime, one day, maybe. But I've compiled a little bit of data on some custom controller manufacturers and their shitty controllers, so I can make a shitty list about some shitty devices that aren't as shitty as other shitty devices, or for the purposes of this video, SCUF alternatives, since the controllers on this list have the same amount, if not more, features than SCUF's newer controllers for the next-gen consoles. And with the configurations we're using for all the custom controllers mentioned here, all of them are actually going to be far cheaper than SCUF's controllers. All the manufacturers mentioned here are going to provide more aesthetic and performance upgrades in SCUF gaming, but today we're just focusing on performance upgrades. Thumbstick tension, dick extensions, good intentions, ooh, that's bad, all of it. This is going to make it so that these controllers are reasonably affordable. When you add aesthetic upgrades to a custom controller, and you start adding more aesthetic upgrades, and then you want to color match things, and then you want to do cool stuff, and it costs a lot of money, and then you don't have rent for the next month, and you have a controller that costs as much as the console you're playing games on, it's just a fucking mess. So in today's video, I'm going to name one manufacturer that can only make PS5 controllers well, and one manufacturer that can only make Xbox Series X controllers well, and at the very end, we'll have a manufacturer that's good at making both. The reason being is because the biggest custom controller makers out there, I'm not saying AIM and Evil suck ass. I'm saying one of the controllers they make sucks dick.
So that was a fucking lie.
AIM Controllers makes an absolutely wonderful PS5 controller, but their Xbox Series X controller doesn't even allow you to remap the fucking buttons. Yeah, now I can see why you guys only post your PS5 controllers on your Instagram. And Evil Controllers has the exact same problem, but reversed. Their Xbox Series X controller's great. Their PS5 controller doesn't even allow you to fully customize it. You can change everything, except for the touchpad and the rear plate, which makes customization of the faceplate or the buttons literally pointless. Literally pointless. Stop the fucking music! You mean to tell me, right now, I can go to your website and buy your controller, and it's not even finished yet? You absolute whore. So to start us off, our only buy the PS5 controller from this company category is AIM, which, to be fair, they have one of the most visually stunning PS5 controllers, as well as one that has quite a few features. Features that not only stand up to PS5's SCUF Instinct, SCUF Reflex FPS, but the features are somewhat unique, and the controller is very affordable. You can get it with all of its performance upgrades and their lifetime warranty for $213, and the lifetime warranty covers whatever AIM puts on the controller. You see how I worded that? Whatever AIM puts on the controller. You know how AIM doesn't make their own thumbsticks or the motherboards for these custom controllers since they just come from normal stock controllers? That means whatever happens with those parts isn't covered. And yes, that includes stick drift. Say your warranty is fucking useless without saying your warranty is fucking useless. AIM controllers have been generally well received by both reviewers and their owners, so for the upgrades and the things that they do offer, I don't really have a problem putting them on this list. The controllers are beautiful, the performance upgrades are pretty well done, and they're very unique to AIM, at least the paddle design, and they also boast pretty low price points as well as a very unique warranty. Evil Controllers is in the same boat as AIM, but the roles are switched. You see, their Xbox Series X controller does allow you to remap the buttons, and it's also pretty good, at least on paper, with a price and a set of features that is very unique to this controller, including the fact that this is the only custom controller, not pro controller like Razer's controllers. This is the only custom controller that offers the option for tactile ABXY buttons, and it also offers an option for increased thumbstick tension, much like pretty much everyone else at this point. This controller also comes with a warranty. It's 1 year long, and it doesn't fucking cover the most common problem with controllers ever. Oh, look! That part came from Microsoft, we don't have to do anything about it. Ha! Fuck yourselves, kids! You can pay $50 for a 6-month extension to the warranty, so you get 18 months of warranty, and you get stick drift coverage. $50 fucking dollars. I would rather pay for porn. I live in an age where all of it is free, and I would literally rather pay for porn than your fucking warranty, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? The controller itself, though, seems to be pretty solid, at least on paper. Again, there haven't really been many of these sold. I haven't really seen reviews of these controllers, which is weird because I've heard evil mentioned in my comments throughout the past 2 years, here and there, and sometimes more often than other controllers. So I'm assuming people are buying them, but reviews aren't being made, so I don't know. But from what I have seen and what I have heard, the controller seems pretty nice. Their controllers in general seem pretty nice. So give this a shot if you're looking for something Xbox. But to be honest, the last one is probably going to do you better for both. Well, depends. Now we have a company that has their shit together and can actually make both controllers. And this is the one I'm most excited to have on this channel, the Battle of the Beebles. What the fuck did I just say? The Battle of the Beavers, or BBC for short. Cock. Now this category is obviously bisexual, because Battle Beaver makes controllers for both the consoles, and they're both actually good. You know, they don't just make controllers for men or women, they make controllers for all ends of the gender spectrum, which is infinite now, because every year people keep adding made up shit to it. I'm clearly not meant to actually be on the internet, but luckily, Battle Beaver is on the internet, and people seem to generally enjoy them across the internet. So much so that most of the people who are sponsored by SCUF and sponsored to use SCUF controllers actually use Battle Beaver controllers. Okay, so how bad does your product have to be that the people you're sponsoring, the people you are literally paying the money to shell your product, and the motherfuckers don't even use it? Back on topic, Battle Beaver's Xbox Series X controller has the option for 6 extra buttons and upgraded bumper switches, and their PS5 controller has an option to upgrade the D-pad to separate buttons instead of having it as one connected plastic piece. On top of that, they both support things like clicky triggers and adjustable thumbstick tension, so you really are getting the largest amount of features you could for both controllers from Battle Beaver. They offer some very, very in-depth customization. I mean, you can even decide where the buttons on your controller are placed. That's not something anyone else really gives you. Neither is 6 buttons. Razer's the only one to do that so far. And while Battle Beaver controllers' prices are more comparable to SCUF's, and while their warranty is by far the most offensive, god-fucking-awful warranty to ever come with a controller, ever, Battle Beaver's controllers surprisingly have a really, really good reputation. Few reliability reports, there's not that many people who bitch about the warranty or Battle Beaver replacing parts, mostly because people don't really bitch about having to replace any of the parts, or having to get stick drift fixed, or having to do much of anything, which is weird. All controllers do have their problems, but for whatever reason, Battle Beaver seems to have a shortage of complaints, especially for how popular they are as an alternative to SCUF. So even though their warranty is wow, their controllers seem to actually make up for it somehow, which is something I've never seen. Oh yeah, and fuck you, AIM. Battle Beaver's warranty is literally as fucking short as Austin Evans. Theirs still covers stick drift. Where's your stick drift coverage? You could at least cover stick drift for 6 months, a year, but no stick drift cover. AIM does the same shit. Guys, suck a dick. You guys may have noticed that I didn't really go into an extreme amount of detail in this video, mainly because this is a video I'm going to have to come back to in the future, because I'm going to review all these controllers in depth at a certain point. On top of that, there's actually in-depth reviews of pretty much all these controllers, aside from the ones coming from Evil, which is really weird. But this was more of a video to help highlight the other things that you could do instead of buying an Instinct. Instead of buying a Reflex FPS Pro, which isn't even fucking available right now. My honest recommendation, though, honestly, I always stick to AIM and Battle Beaver. Even though AIM's controller doesn't have remapping for their Xbox Series X controllers, you could still go with Battle Beaver, be around the same price, wouldn't be too much more expensive, but the warranty is shit, so you do have to take that into account. I mean, that warranty is only 2 months shorter than what SCUF's working with, and SCUF's controllers are god awful. At least they have kind of been till now. But I did see in the comments of my SCUF review that there are some people who still really just were not on board with SCUF because they had had really bad experiences in the past. This video is more so for those people. If you've had an experience with SCUF in the past and you're looking for something a little bit different, going the Pro Controller route is usually the cheapest and the most price to performance way to go. But if you want something that's a little more customizable, or something that has much different features to the average everyday Pro Controller like the eSwap X Pro or the Razer Wolverine Ultimate, then these manufacturers are definitely something you should keep an eye out for. I will have links to everyone down in the description below, as well as a few others that I found, maybe, if they're good. I still have to look into them a little bit before I upload this video. I think that does it for custom controllers right now. I'm going to look at something different. Although custom controllers will be a focus throughout the year, because I still have a lot to review, I still have quite a few to buy, and I still have quite a few things to shit on, like AIM's lifetime warranty that isn't actually a lifetime warranty. Go fuck yourselves. And, oh yeah, I meant to say this at the beginning of the video. I am sorry about the live stream I promised you guys the other day. I'd meant to do that last Sunday, which was like 3 days ago. I have been so fucking... Anyways, I sincerely do hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was a little more devoid of detail than my other ones. I don't know what I'm doing next, but you guys will see. I might live stream. I might actually live stream, instead of cowering away because my face is hideous shaved or unshaven. Oh my god. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in whatever project I'm fucking about with next. Peace.